What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with another video. That's right, another video. I know, I've been churning out a lot. It might be a lot to keep up with, but man, we have been raking in the dough on these videos, so might as well keep it up, especially with the college basketball season winding down. And as a lot of you guys know, I have just recently partnered with Underdog Fantasy, and their platform is so fantastic. I mean, right now we're sitting on the homepage and they have daily tournaments going on. They have daily fantasy for NBA, NHL, PGA, and listen, you can also do MLB once that kicks up. We are definitely going to be doing a lot of MLB with them as well. But because it is the season of college basketball, we are going to be heading over to there. So at the top of the screen, we're going to head over to the Pick'ems page here. And initially, it's going to take us to a higher, lower section. I've already entered into that college basketball side of it. But over here on the left side, if you just want to scroll down to college basketball, that will get you to where we're looking. And as you guys kind of see, we see a lot of different players. This one from Fairleigh Dickinson, and then if you scroll down from Texas Southern, and so many more entries. I could literally just scroll for quite a bit, and you would see a lot of different players, a lot of different variety to choose from, which I love. And as you guys kind of see, there's points, three-pointers made, rebounds, rebounds plus assists slash points, and you can choose higher or lower. And yesterday we had a 3-player entry, and it paid 6-1. We hit it. It felt like a pretty easy hit, to be honest, and got us off to a right start, 1-0 with Underdog Fantasy since partnering with them over here on YouTube and on Twitter. And I have another really good one for you guys today. So the first pick we're going to be taking a look at here, as we kind of scroll down, we're going to be taking a look at this UCF game. And UCF Florida is boding to be a really tight game. And although Florida is very good at just kind of playing you tight defensively, I think this is the type of game that favors a confident guard who can put up volume, and a guy that I think is potentially getting undervalued here is Darius Johnson, because as you see, his higher lower on points is 9.5 points, but this guy's been launching a lot of volume. He was injured for a large part of the season, and he does deal with turnover issues and foul trouble, but I think he gets his shots up in this game, and I think a good game from him also helps our UCF bet on just our daily straight bets as well. So for our first entry here, we're going to take Darius Johnson to go higher than 9.5 points there. And then as we scroll down, you're going to see a lot of different options again. But the next one we're going to be focusing on is going to be this Oklahoma State-Youngstown State game. And the player I want to take a look at specifically is going to be Musa Cisse. He's a 7'1", lengthy center, and although motivation might be a question for Oklahoma State, I actually think it's going to be pretty high in this game. They feel like they just got snubbed. This is going to be a team that I think makes a run in the NIT, and Youngstown State gives up a boatload of rebounds, especially recently, and all season long they have not faced a guy over 6'11", and now they're facing 7'1" Musa Cisse, and the higher lower is set at 7.5 rebounds. Give me the higher. I really think he's going to get in the double digits. And I would be surprised if he's not closer to 15 rebounds than he is to 7.5. So let's take the higher on the rebounds there. And then as we scroll down to our last entry here, we're just going to do 3 entries in today's video. Let's keep scrolling down. Again, so much variety. If you are somebody that likes college basketball and likes to do this on their own, just for some fun, and maybe not tailor this exact entry, definitely go over there and use my promo code ROBDFB, and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. So definitely recommend that there. But as we scroll down, we have the Nevada-Arizona State game. So it's part of the first 4. It's the playing game for the 11 seed line. And there's a few different players here we could go with. There's Keenan Blackshear. There's Will Baker, obviously. There's Jared Lucas. The player that I think gets it done for us as far as hitting our entry is going to be Jared Lucas at a higher of 15.5 points. The reason why I like Jared Lucas is, one, he is familiar with Arizona State. He played some years at Oregon State, and he's also a guy that has a reliable jump shot, especially from the perimeter, and that's one of the few areas where Arizona State doesn't necessarily defend well. They defend well across the board, except outside on the perimeter, and especially in transition, which favors Jared Lucas quite a bit. And although I kind of thought about a Keenan Blackshear here, The issue with him is that his three-point shooting is dreadful, and it's become so bad recently that, or this season rather, that he doesn't even really take a lot of volume from 3-point range. So he's going to be driving the paint quite a bit. And I think he ends up becoming more of a facilitator today rather than a shot maker. So as you kind of see on the side here, we have Darius Johnson higher than 9.5 points. We have Musa Cisse higher than 7.5 rebounds. And we have Jared Lucas higher than 15.5 points. And just to kind of show you how it kind of works. So you put $100 in, it's going to pay out $600. So 6-to-1 pair again. And if you keep adding more, say you want to add 2 more or 1 more player, this bar up here is going to fill up and you'll have 10-to-1 and then 20-to-1 odds as well. We're going to stick to this 3-player entry here. And that is going to do it for this video over here on Underdog Fantasy. And again, if you do want to get involved with this, definitely head over to Underdog Fantasy, and when you're signing up, use the promo code ROBDFB at checkout, or sign up rather, and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. And make sure that it is legal in your state. Unfortunately, I cannot bet this, just as full transparency. I cannot bet this because I am an Iowa resident. So bummed. I have to bet these when I am on the road. Ugh, come on. I mean, I really wish I could, but Iowa has this thing about college player props, and that's kind of interfering with this platform over here. But I'm definitely going to put this out here for you guys just so you guys can continue to rake in the dough. A lot of you guys liked it yesterday on Twitter, and let's see if we can't make it 2 in a row. But with all that being said, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.